home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. Welcome to sunny Miami, Florida. 36,000 on hand at Lone Depot Park, which played host to the World Baseball Classic. Now it hosts the second and final edition of this year's Citrus Series. Today, the Miami Marlins and the red-hot Tampa Bay Rays.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Kyle Stowers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
You're watching SpinoKing, Saturday Baseball Game of the Week. The roof is open at Lone Depot Park. It is a hot Saturday afternoon, and so are the Rays. In the East Division, they lead the Yankees a game and a half. They are the best in the American League, while both are tied 37 wins. Tampa Bay is the fourth best team in baseball, behind Milwaukee, the Dodgers, and the Braves. Here's Sandy Alcantara on the mound, preparing for work. And now a look at the starting lineup for the Rays. Yandy Diaz will lead it off, DHing today. Jonathan Aranda at first base. Richie Palacios at second. Junior Caminero playing third. He's on a 7-game hitting streak. Last night was his 16th multi-hit game. Chandler Simpson in left field. Victor Mesa Jr. in right. Center fielder is Cedric Mullins. Hunter Fiducia is doing the catching. Taylor Walls playing short. Miami's starting defense, Stowers, Marcy, and Heriberto in the outfield. Sanoja, Lopez, Edwards, and Norby the infielders. Hicks the catcher. And again, Sandy on the mound. 86 hits allowed in the majors.
And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
About to get started here, Yandy Diaz digs in now.
Hitter, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 4-10.
The 1-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good.
That one almost got him.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Hey!
Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. And down on strikes. And one away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Oh, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Richie Palacios. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the ground and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
No score here at the Lone in Miami. Bottom of the inning coming up. But first, the starting lineup for the Marlins. Heriberto Hernandez in right field. Otto Lopez is at short, hitting .331. He leads the majors in hits. Kyle Stowers in left field. Xavier Edwards playing second base. Christopher Morel playing DH. Jacob Marcy the center fielder. The catcher Liam Hicks. Cleanup hitter Connor Norby. Javier Sanoja batting ninth, playing third. Now the defense for the Rays. Simpson, Mullins, and Mesa left to right. Caminero, Walls, Palacios, and Aranda third to first. Fiducia is catching the left-hander Shane McClanahan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. What's the word on him?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Stepping in, Heriberto Hernandez. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop, Otto.
Let's take a look at our lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Inside, ball 1.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Here's your 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Sugar Shane notches the strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson, 4th in the American League in batting average this year.
0-1.
And a 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. In the air to left center, Stowers makes his way towards it, brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
1 out man at first. Here's the rookie right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Morel measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. No score here in the second. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a ball.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Full count now. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by San Diego Studios MLB The Show 26, now available rated E for everyone. Buy 1 a day vitamins, the one for you. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox.
New inning getting started, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Fiducia with a homer in his last game.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Curve in the dirt. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 1 away. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
So digging in, Taylor Walls.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Walked to open the ball game.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball. Ball. That's inside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Mesa should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 1, Connor.
Now it's going to be
Norby.
Connor Norby. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nope. That's a ball.
Next
Ball,
offering
that pitch is out.
upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing.
Ball 4,
They're
pitches
more
down.
than capable of making contact with those
Batting
pitches, so they need
the
to let it
third
fly.
baseman, number
That's
8,
ball 4. Tried another
Javier
fastball, but missed the spot.
Sanoja.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. First
That's a
pitch just misses.
Aye.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Norby dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
That's a ball.
Norby leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball. Down.
And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
The Fish looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Walls. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Misses outside. Ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Palacios stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. This one chopped to first. Norby steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Junior Caminero. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
That's
Ball
a little
3.
bit low.
Let's go, Sandman.
Draws the walk
No,
there.
ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Simpson
Ball,
in the
that
box
pitch is out.
now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Misses
That's ball
again,
two.
5 in a row. Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't
That's
find
ball
it here.
three.
That's 6 straight balls. Victor Mesa Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Come on, Sandman.
3-0 down. That clips the corner. Simpson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And that's through there for a strike. And it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, number 5.
Go ahead run on base. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
For the Marlins, the center
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. Struck out swinging his first time. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34,
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 3-run dinger. The Marlins on the board first. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
And here is Connor Norby. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off left side. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week, presented by San Diego Studios, MLB The Show 26, now available rated E for everyone, by Sensodyne Toothpaste, life's too short for sensitive teeth, inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox. We show you the starter comparison. 3 runs, earned runs, and 4 hits allowed by McClanahan, but he struck out 7 batters through 4 innings. Sandy allowed 1 hit and struck out 4.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. He popped out his first time.
Ball.
The Rays trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. On a line, base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to hit, Hunter Fiducia. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Mullins headed home, and they cut the lead to 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. Save!
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Taylor Walls now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fiducia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Tough to take a
Ball one.
two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to first. Great play from his knees for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
So back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Outside corner for a strike at 97. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. McClanahan back to work. Close
Ball
one.
one.
Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. This one popped up right side. Aranda. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the order. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Lopez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Ian Seymour, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sulser getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1.
Welcome back to Lone Depot Park in Miami. Here's our SpinoKing trivia question. Which 4 East Division Major League franchises are tied with the most Manager of the Year awards? Think it over, and we'll reveal the answer shortly.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The batter now, Jonathan Aranda.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Here we go, Miami. Come on, Sandman.
There's a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Number 1, second baseman,
Richie Palacios. Next to hit for the Rays. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior
Caminero. Next to hit for the Rays.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus,
outside.
but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen. He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one
Ball
missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings over the top of that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Down in order, go the Rays. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now for the
Bay,
bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Seymour.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 1-1. And that one moves his feet. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, could be 2. Palacios to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Christopher Morel getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Ryan Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Here we go, Morale.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's go, Morale.
And a 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. To the warning track, makes the catch. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Ball, that's outside.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Bender also getting ready. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one hit 97 on the gun. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch to the right side. Norby takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Victor Mesa Jr. next to hit for the Rays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Marlins up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And foul ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Let's go, Sandman.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Full count now. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Marlins,
bump, Andrew Nardi.
43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit.
Let's go, Marlins.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Straight.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Fiducia waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Marcy.
And that's just foul.
That's outside.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Liam.
And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Go, Liam.
Yeah.
Time's up. Back to our SpinoKing trivia. Which 4 East Division Major League franchises are tied with the most Manager of the Year awards? Our answer is the Braves and Marlins in the National League and the Orioles and Rays in the American League. A 4-way tie. Braves and Rays are the only 2 with a manager who won consecutively, Bobby Cox and Kevin Cash.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And that just misses. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short. Walls.
Get there.
Tosses to first. And 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 1, Connor.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Norby digs in now. He is struck out and he is walked. In the air to left center. Mullins on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3, the Rays 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
37,
eighth. Anthony Bender.
Anthony.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Hunter Fiducia now at the plate.
The catcher, number 9, Hunter Fiducia.
And there's a foul ball.
That's out.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-1. Ripped to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Taylor Walls will hit next.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball 1.
The Fish leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. In time. Got him.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Back to the top of the order now. Yandy Diaz now. Up the middle. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really important at bat coming up now.
Palacios.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Tap foul at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Palacios wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Palacios not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 3-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Right there.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound
Number
as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sulser.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
The third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13.
So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. 1 for 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball 1.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker appears to be getting loose. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
1 out. Runner at second. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 3. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. High chopper to third. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance for the Rays coming up.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hey.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Simpson batting with one down takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Way inside. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Victor Mesa.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. That one's in there. Strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The Rays down to their final strike. Sanoha. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.